or log on to clrbrands.com to learn more.
Coming up on NC1 Today, this holiday season, people are concerned about terrorist attacks. President Obama is urging people to not be afraid. Tracy Potts has the latest. Then, a state judge declining to mandate a public vote on a highway bypass in Sturgis. Details on the proposed Fort Meade Way. And Lauren Zenzi joins us live this morning from the Rush Hockey Rink. She's bringing you details on how you can make a difference at the game this Friday, Wednesday, November 25th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis George, and Monica Davis.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. A live look there from the Rushmore Civic Center ice rink.
That's right. We're going to find Lauren Zenzi down there later on today, and she's talking about a fun fundraiser, right?
Yeah.
I guess
She kind of left us hanging on the details there, but we'll find out later.
But I guess this fundraiser will put the fun in fundraiser.
Ooh.
That's what I understand.
Ooh.
You like that?
I like that.
I'm feeling on my game this morning. Yeah, but as far as your Thanksgiving, man, one day before Thanksgiving, Monica, you have everything ready? You got your food?
I'm
you got
ready
everything
to go.
ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Yes, I got done decorating and I made 5 things of cornbread last night for my stuffing. So,
all right.
Yeah, it smelled like cornbread for a good 2 hours.
That's not a bad thing. Yeah, we started making our pumpkin pies yesterday because I heard from our cameraman, Jerry. He said that 2 days before is the ideal time to make the pumpkin pie. Because you let it sit for a while, and it's so true.
Well, you'll have to let me know.
I will. But it's so true. I feel like pumpkin pie is always the best a couple days afterwards. So everyone's getting ready for Thanksgiving. For those of you who have travel plans, we are going to be talking about a little bit of snow. Most of that moving into Wyoming today, Black Hills tonight, and then moving off to the east starting tomorrow. So we're going to be talking about all this, what you can expect as far as your travel goes. So let's bring up our current temperatures right now. And it is a cool start to the day. So wherever you're going, make sure you bundle up. Now take a look at this. Mostly in the 30s and the 20s this morning. This is pretty much going to be our highs for today. We're really not going to warm it up. We saw temperatures in the mid to upper 40s yesterday. A cold front moved through last night, so that's why we're seeing much cooler temperatures for your Wednesday. 29 right now, Rapid City, 29 Sturgis, 27 in Spearfish, 24 waking up this morning in Deadwood. As we zoom it out just a bit, still cooler temperatures all around the region. However, we can see where that warm front quite hasn't made it to yet, or that cold front, excuse me, as they're still seeing some 50s there in Kansas City, 50 in Lincoln, 57 in Wichita, 51 right now in Omaha. On the backside of that, mostly 20s. How about 17 in Glasgow, 20 right now in Billings. As far as your plan, or let's bring in the current wind chills, excuse me. Once we get those wind chills at them in there, how about only the teens? So even though we're in the 20s, it feels like 18 Rapid City, 18 Sturgis, 15 Spearfish, 13 degrees is what it feels like in Deadwood. Here's that Wednesday planner. 30 by 9 a.m., 32 by noon, 29 by 3 o'clock. We're going to see those winds out of the north anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 by this afternoon with gusts into the 30s. So that's why we're going to see those wind chills pretty much in the teens to lower 20s throughout the day. Also, snow moving in later on today, like I've been talking about. So for those of you who are traveling for this Thanksgiving, we're going to take a look at roads and what you can expect depending on where you're going for your destination. We will look at that here in just a minute. But until then, Monica.
Thank you, Louis. As Americans hit the road this holiday, there's concern about terrorist attacks after what happened in Paris. The U.S. is tightening up security, and President Obama is urging people to not be afraid. NBC's Tracy Potts has more from Washington. Good morning, Tracy.
Thank you, Monica. Good morning, everyone. The White House will be focusing on Homeland Security today. Turns out fighting fear is almost as big of a challenge as fighting terror. You'll see more officers at airports and train stations today. This morning, President Obama meets with his national security team, focusing on what's being done to protect the U.S. As authorities train for the worst, his message:
we're vigilant, we take precautions, but we go about our business. Americans will not be terrorized.
In fact, the government says there is no credible threat here, but security experts admit intelligence only goes so far.
I don't think it's realistic to expect that we'd ever have the ability to be forewarned to a point where we can predict something's going to occur on a specific date at a specific location.
ISIS is out with a new propaganda video questioning our military's resolve, and a new FBI bulletin warns police to be careful. The concern? Soft targets, restaurants, malls, places where people gather. The biggest threat? Homegrown terrorists, copycats, not ISIS. The biggest deterrent? You.
Doesn't mean you have to be fearful about where you're going or what you're doing. It just means you need to be mindful about what it is.
Authorities say ordinary people looking out for things that are not ordinary and reporting it, that's one of their best weapons in the war on terror. In Washington, I'm Tracy Potts, News Center 1 Today. Monica?
Thank you, Tracy. In other headlines this morning, protesters gathered on Chicago's near West Side Tuesday evening after officials released the dash cam video showing the fatal shooting of 17-year-old Laquan McDonald by a Chicago police officer last year. Streets were blocked and traffic delayed. So far, no serious incidents have been reported. City officials and members of the Chicago Police Department expect people to be angry after watching the dash cam video that shows the shooting, but urge citizens to demonstrate peacefully. Officer Jason Van Dyke of the Chicago PD is facing first-degree murder charges over the death of McDonald. And still to come on News Center 1 Today, a state judge issues a decision on the controversial Fort Meade Way bypass near Sturgis. The details in a moment. Stay with us.
Rushmore Honda has moved to our new location, and we're celebrating Happy Honda Days with huge markdowns on over 180 new Hondas available, like over 50 new CR-Vs. Lease a 15 CR-V LX all-wheel drive, just $199 a month. Lease a 15 Civic LX, $101 a month, or a 15 Accord, $199 a month. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda during our grand opening at our new location off I-90, exit 60 on East Mall Drive, and always online at RushmoreHonda.com.
If it's in your nature to be the first one out there, don't miss the Cabela's Black Friday Doorbuster Sale. Get 50% off Under Armour hunting boots, a Quadrone Vision drone, and a Cuddy-Back trail camera combo. Plus, come in and receive a coupon to earn up to $30 in Cabela's bucks and be one of the first 600 in line and receive a free giveaway. Doors open at 5 a.m. Can't wait? Shop Thanksgiving Day for incredible deals at Cabela's.com.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Wednesday morning, everyone. A quick look at the radar is going to show right now we're not seeing too much. Maybe some snow showers moving into the northwestern counties of South Dakota. Most of this, though, is going to move in tonight. Now, it doesn't really look like a whole lot on the radar this morning, but we are expecting this to intensify as this system, an upper level low, along with a deep trough, bringing in much cooler air from Canada, is going to begin pushing into the Black Hills starting later on this afternoon. We do have a few watches and warnings to talk about this morning as well. Most of those are falling in Montana and Wyoming. So we actually do have a blizzard warning there in the red. The pink is a winter storm warning, and purple is winter weather advisory. Now, in places like Casper, Wyoming, we're expecting most of the snowfall to kind of fall around that area. Anywhere in the pink, Casper could pick up anywhere from 5 to 10 inches of snow. We're looking at Rapid City right now, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches, but we'll look at that here in just a little bit. Now, Wednesday, today is one of the busiest or the busiest travel day in America for many as we are traveling to go see family, friends for Thanksgiving. As far as your driving conditions, well, let's go around the Midwest to see what we can expect. If you're heading on 385 to Chadron today, evening snow showers possible and freezing rain is possible as well, turning all over to snow. Approximate timing of this is around 5 p.m. If you're heading on 25 down to Cheyenne and continuing on to Denver, 33 degrees will be our high. Winter weather advisory. Freezing rain also possible. Again, 5 p.m. is when we're kind of expecting that to move in. Cheyenne, you could pick up anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow. Billings, once again, 3 to 6 inches. That snow's falling today. They will be ending tonight. Heading up to Fargo, really not expecting much. Mostly cloudy skies, not expecting much of precipitation there. Sioux Falls, 90 east, cloudy today with snow picking up tomorrow. So this system's going to slowly move off to the east. We'll expect that. And then Omaha, Nebraska. 53 rain by tomorrow. They could see that freezing rain, sleet, ice. That's the really dangerous stuff. So that could be around Omaha, Nebraska for tomorrow. So that's just a little look at what you can expect as you are heading out the door. Airports, well, not looking too bad right now. We are going to see mostly everywhere you go, clear sailing, clear flying, not seeing much as far as delay goes. Maybe Denver later on today, tonight, tomorrow morning as that snow moves in. Maybe some delays, but for right now, we are looking good. We will time this system out more in my full local forecast just after the break. But until then, Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. In local news this morning, a state judge declining to mandate a public vote on a proposed highway bypass at Sturgis. The group Meade County Taxpayers for Responsible Government sued to force an election on the proposed Fort Meade Way. Judge Jerome Eckrich saying the group's efforts overstepped land use regulations. The group can appeal. Buffalo Chip Campground owner Rod Woodruff has pledged up to $1 million for the project. Construction is to start this month and wrap up next July. Bypass proponents say it could spur growth east of Sturgis and ease traffic during the annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Opponents worry about the effect of a bypass on local businesses. And with snow on the way, the South Dakota Department of Transportation wants to remind both the public and commercial snow removal operators that it is illegal to place or dump excess snow on the highway right-of-way, which includes driving surfaces, shoulders, and ditches. Rod Gall, a Yankton area engineer, says already he has noticed an increase in violators this year after only one storm. People or businesses in violation of the anti-dumping law face penalties of up to 1 year in jail, $2,000 in fines, or both. The piles can present an extreme hazard if a vehicle leaves the roadway, and they can also cause visibility problems. And as we near December, you may be wondering what to do with broken Christmas lights. Instead of throwing them away, you can put them to good use through the city's annual light recycling program. They can be remanufactured into items like carpet, clothing, even picnic benches that often stay in the community. The program collected nearly 1,300 pounds of lights last year. You can drop them off at your lights at various locations throughout the city or place them in your blue recycling container. Rapid City's recycling education coordinator says people like to do something good during the holiday season.
Again, let's keep a lot of this stuff out of the landfill and to be able to be reused for something else. It's a great way to know that you're doing something.
You can stay up to date on this and other programs through the department's app called My Waste. And you can find a full list of drop-off locations on our website at newscenter1.tv. And still to come on News Center 1 Today, we check in with Lauren Zenzi, who's sharing a way to make a difference at the Rush game this Friday. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
Wake up early on Friday because Menards has outrageous Black Friday deals. Get a set of beanbag toss games or tabletop games, $9.99 each. Save big on David Burke cookware, your choice on 4 sets, $14.99 each. These licensed kids betting sets are $24.95 each. Save $20 on this action camera, $28.88. Get this Crescent tool set or Master Force drill, $49.99 each after rebate. You'll find something for everyone during Menards' 6-hour after Thanksgiving sale. Doors open Friday at 6 a.m.
Find the perfect holiday decor and gifts at both Jolly Lane Greenhouse and Jolly Lane Floral's Holiday Open House, Friday and Saturday, November 27th and 28th. The beautiful and colorful selection of Jolly Lane grown poinsettias are in full bloom, and you can buy one and get one half price. Save 25% on holiday and fresh evergreen decorations at the open house. Be sure to bring your Christmas list because there are so many wonderful gift ideas, including gift cards. Make this a jolly holiday with Jolly Lane Greenhouse, east on Highway 44, and Jolly Lane Floral on East North Street.
The Toyota Black Friday sales event has returned. Right now, get an additional $1,000 lease bonus cash on your favorite Toyota models. Now, for $179 a month, lease an adventurous new 2015 RAV4. Or for $149 a month, lease the stylish new 2016 Camry. Or for just $129 a month, lease a new fun-to-drive 2016 Corolla. But don't delay. The Toyota Black Friday sales event ends November 30th. Visit your local Toyota dealer or learn more at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Wednesday morning, everyone. 29 degrees right now at the Rapid City Regional Airport. Winds out of the north sustained at 23 miles per hour with a gust up to 38. That's dropping that wind chill down to 15. So a very chilly start to the day. What about Spearfish? You're at 27. We're seeing clouds overhead. That wind chill is at 14 as you're seeing sustained winds at around 16 miles per hour. And this is what we can pretty much expect throughout the day. Like I said, our temperatures now, well, those are pretty much going to be our highs with those wind chills only in the teens and the 20s throughout your Wednesday. And here's that cold front that moved through. That's why we're seeing the colder temperatures. Now, what I want to show you here is the snow building in later on tonight. So we can expect that tonight over and into tomorrow morning. But watch as we head off to the east. So as you get around Nebraska, moving into Iowa, you see this pink? That's their freezing rain or sleet. That is ice. So this is going to be the big travel concern. So if you are heading down to, say, Omaha, Nebraska tomorrow, expect that sleet and that freezing rain to pick up later on into the day, and just be very careful because that's definitely going to cause some travel concerns there. That's going to move off though. High pressure is going to build in, so we're going to clear it out for Friday, but still temperatures on the cool side with highs only in the 20s. We'll look at that in your 7-day forecast. So let's zoom in just a little bit closer to see what we can expect here for the hills. By late this afternoon, early evening, cloudy skies overhead, and we can see a few snow showers begin creeping into the Black Hills. These are going to become more widespread overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. By 4 a.m., we can see widespread snow showers around Rapid City. These are going to stick with us through tomorrow morning, and then we'll start to clear it up by the afternoon. By 6:30 p.m., we'll see mostly cloudy skies overhead. And then high pressure, like I said, is going to build in. So we will see more sunshine on Friday, but still those cooler temperatures. So how much snow are we expecting? Well, right now, we're not expecting a whole lot. Still, those snowfall totals on the lighter side. A bullseye around the Lee, Deadwood, Spearfish area. You could see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, what we're thinking. Rapid City, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. Custer, around 1 to 3 inches as well. Like I said, most of the heavier snowfall is going to fall in parts of central Wyoming, where they could see anywhere from 5 to 10 inches. Denver, though, if you have plans to fly out of there tomorrow, you could see anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. So it looks like we will be seeing snow around the region. Once again, just for the Black Hills, the snow on the lighter side. Today, 32 for a high in Rapid City, cloudy and cool with those winds out of the north, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Tonight, 15 degrees for that overnight low. Factor in those wind chills. It'll feel like the single digits out there, so definitely bundle up. Thanksgiving, it is going to be a cool day with a high of only 22. Morning snow showers making way for mostly cloudy skies with off and on snow showers by the afternoon. The 7-day forecast is going to show really cold temperatures throughout the next 7 days. 29 on Friday, slight chance of snow on both Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with highs only in the lower 30s. We'll see 40s once again on Tuesday. ClickBigDeals.com, the current offer. Get $20 coupon to Mongolian Grill for just $10. This is a big savings of 50%. Monica.
Thank you, Louis. Throughout the holiday season, you'll see many donation drives for coats and other winter items, but there's a clothing item many people forget to donate. Lauren Zinzi joins us live from the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center Ice Arena this morning. Lauren, what's going to be hitting the ice this Friday?
Good morning, Monica. Well, believe it or not, undies are going to be being thrown on the ice this Friday. I am here at the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center, joined by Brandon, who is the Assistant General Manager of the Rapid City Rush hockey team. Thank you for having us this morning. So tell me a little bit about what got you guys started in this.
We actually last year saw a team out of Bakersfield who had this amazing promotion. It was called the Undies Toss. So what it was is a team, after they scored their first home goal, have underwear tossed onto the ice, and we said this year, hey, what can we do differently? And undie toss is what we came up with during the Thanksgiving time. So what it is during the first goal, the Rush score, you throw underwear onto the ice, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory there.
So it's pretty much just for, it's kind of a different kind of fundraiser, because typically you kind of think of the coats, the scarves, the gloves, that kind of thing, but you never really think of the undergarments. So it's kind of important.
Yeah, it's very important. We ended up calling around and saying, hey, what do you need? And everyone does. They forget about underwear, socks, undershirts. So they said, yeah, we would love to. And we teamed up with Goodwill, and they're all on board with it.
So all of these donations are going to be going to Goodwill?
Yes, they are all going to Goodwill.
So if you end up coming to the game on Friday, go to any store, grab a package of underwear, and it's after the first period, you said?
First goal.
First goal.
First goal.
You can toss your underwear onto the ice. We'll be doing a little bit of fun in just a little bit. But for News Center 1, I'm Lauren Zenzi, and we'll be right after this short break.
Now, Black Friday doesn't have to be followed by Broke Saturday. Gordman's Black Friday doorbuster deals start 6 p.m. Thursday.
This is Black Friday.
Oh my God.
Does anybody want to be part of this?
No.
Well, Chevy has a better way with Black Friday deals all month long.
That's a great idea.
What if you could get up to 20% cash back when you bought it? Bam!
20% back? That's awesome.
It's Black Friday. Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2015 vehicles in stock. Or get 0% financing for 72 months on 2015 Silverado light-duty models.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
Oftentimes, the little person has no voice against large corporations. Well, that happened to me, and they knew I had no means to fight back. They made my life miserable. How could I defend myself? So I went to see John Dorsey. He listened to my story and treated me with respect. John represented me very well. Subsequently, the judge ruled in my favor. Thanks, John, for believing in me.
If you need someone to stand up for you, we will. Call us at Whiting, Hague, Hague, Dorsey, and Hague.
The reason we have money and savings, loans, and interest rates, and just about everything else in this world, is because there's one thing that's worth more than all of it put together. Family.
Wake up in your first home. Wake up in a home with a new address. Wake up in a home with no address. Your dream home evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, we're just a little over a month into the ECHL season, and so far, the Rapid City Rush are holding their own in the West Division. The Rush recently won 3 out of 5 games against Utah and now trail the Grizzlies by 4 points for the top spot in the division. Rapid City continues its 6-game homestand this week as the Rush host Idaho tonight, Friday, and Saturday. The Rush opened the season back on October 16th with a pair of games at Idaho. The Steelheads won the first game 5-1, but Rapid City bounced back in Game 2 to win that one 5-4 in overtime. We talked with Rush head coach Joe Ferris about his team and what it will take to beat Idaho.
We've already had 4 guys on 21-day IR and, injuries to significant hockey players. And the guys have battled together and the guys have come together as a group. The compete level's been outstanding. And, we've played in some very good hockey clubs. We want to get to where, on a nightly basis, we're playing 60 minutes, not 20 minutes, and then to have a mental lapse and then play the final 20 or play the second and third period and get behind. So, we want to be ready at 7:05 to come out of the chutes and have all cylinders going right off the hop.
Meanwhile, in men's basketball yesterday, South Dakota State improved to 5-0 on the season with a 92-68 win over Houston Baptist at the Cancun Challenge. George Marshall led 4 Jackrabbits in double figures with 19 points. Also, in an exhibition game, the University of South Dakota rolled over the School of Mines 83-63. Connor Koulis led the School of Mines with 18 points. The Hard Rockers are off now until December 3rd when they travel to Spearfish to take on Black Hills State. And now to the NFL, where quarterback Peyton Manning will miss at least the next 2 weeks after consulting a foot specialist who put him in a walking boot. Coach Gary Kubiak had already ruled out Manning, who has a torn plantar fascia on his left foot, for Sunday night's showdown between Denver and the Patriots. And now Manning will also miss the Broncos game at San Diego on December 6th at the very least. Longtime backup Brock Osweiler will start in place of Manning. The Broncos are expected to work out former Vikings quarterback Christian Ponder sometime today. And that's a look at sports. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Justin. And tomorrow, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You can catch that right here tomorrow morning on News Center 1. Now, several new floats, several new balloons will be making their appearance. So here's just a little preview of what you can expect.
Thanksgiving morning, over 50 million people will turn their TVs on, while 3 million more line the streets of New York City for the 89th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And this year is sure to not disappoint.
Well, we've got 4 brand new balloons in the parade, but we've got 17 large balloons that are going to fly this year in 27 different floats. It's a very big parade. It's beautiful, it's bright, it's colorful, and it's really entertaining.
John Piper, creative director for the parade, says all new ideas for balloons come from kids, and these balloons, while impressive on TV, are even more so in real life.
And they vary from Angry Bird, who is about 50-some feet in from front to back, to Dino, who is 76 feet long, one of the longest balloons that we have in the parade this year. Ronald McDonald, once he stands up and starts his marching, is going to be about 60 feet tall. And Scrat has got a tail the size of a school bus, and that's part of what helps him lift up as a balloon to the air.
So tomorrow morning, start it with us right here on News Center 1 Today, then stay tuned for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Right after that, it's going to be a lot of fun. And still to come for today, Monica and Chef Ezel finish up our simple Thanksgiving meal with some dessert. That and more coming up in the next half hour. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
Come to the Thanksgiving holiday sale at Furniture Row and find special savings on select room groups and save 20% on all decor and linen. Plus, enjoy interest-free financing for 5 years. The Thanksgiving holiday sale at Furniture Row is on now.
It's Herberger's biggest after Thanksgiving sale. Stores open at 5 p.m. Thanksgiving night. Shop over 600 doorbusters, like reversible down alternative comforters, $19.97. $19.97 Rampage boots for her. And Keurig K-Cups, $9.97. Also, take 25% off select Under Armour fleece hoodies for the entire family. Stores open at 5 p.m. Thanksgiving night. Shop online all day Thanksgiving Day. Herberger's, your store, your style.
We are excited to see you at Rapid City's Meadowbrook Golf Course, now offering 2016 season passes at the 2015 rate through December 31st, 2015. The 18-hole championship course winds around beautiful Rapid Creek with picturesque backdrops and pristine landscaping. Meadowbrook is the perfect place for beginners and experts alike. Meadowbrook Golf Course is the clear local favorite. Don't miss out on the savings for your 2016 season passes by December 31st, 2015. Shopping is easy by phone, online, or just stop in to see us.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we like you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hers Roots in Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Come to the Thanksgiving holiday sale at Furniture Row and find special savings on select room groups and save 20% on all decor and linen. Plus, enjoy interest-free financing for 5 years. The Thanksgiving holiday sale at Furniture Row is on now.
Coming up on NC1 Today, I'm finishing up in the kitchen and we're making dessert. Chef Ezel demonstrates how to make bread pudding. Then, Thanksgiving is delicious for us but can be harmful for your pet. We share a list of foods that are toxic to your furry friend. And get that Thanksgiving workout in early. Nicole Craig from the YMCA joins us in studio this morning sharing ways to get fit before you get stuffed. Wednesday, November 25th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today with Anya Mueller, meteorologist Louis Storch, and Monica Davis.
6:30 on your Wednesday morning. We have a live look outside for you there, right outside the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center Ice Arena, where Lauren Zenzi's standing by this morning.
Yeah, she's talking about throwing undies on the ice for a good cause.
That's right.
You don't know what I'm talking about, just stick around. She'll have more details on that here in just a little bit. It is a nice start to the day. We're going to see some snow move in later on, but overall, we'll be waking up tomorrow with some snow in. It's not going to be bad. I mean, we're not seeing a lot of accumulation or thinking it will be too much. And you're inside a lot on Thanksgiving. You're making food. You're watching football. I think it'll be very nice to look outside and see it have that snow fall.
It'll be pretty, to say the least.
It will be. Yeah. What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
My favorite thing, you know, I love the stuffing. I just do.
Stuffing,
I mean, down south we do a cornbread stuffing, and it's my favorite.
I like that. You gotta, I think, man, you know, you gotta go with the turkey. The turkey's always good. But then my mom makes this amazing green bean casserole that is like, whoo!
You know,
wow.
I feel like I just need to have your mom cook for me. You are always talking about how good of a cook your mom is.
She's a good cook. She's a good cook. Unfortunately, none of that rubbed off on me.
Oh.
That's all right, though.
Well, it's not a genetic trait, so.
No. Yeah, it's all right. Thankfully, I have a wife who can cook really well.
Good point.
So that's good. As far as our weather goes, we do have a few watches and warnings to talk about. Most of that is going to be in Wyoming this morning, and you can see there in parts of Lawrence County, there is a winter weather advisory for you as well. Winter storm warnings in the pink, blizzard warnings in the red, winter weather advisories in the purple. So if you have plans to travel, especially through Wyoming and Montana, it's going to be best to do that this morning, as we are going to bring in some snow that's going to make travel difficult as we get later on into the day. Rapid City, we're going to be mostly cloudy to cloudy with cool 30 by 9 a.m., 32 by noon, 29 by 3 o'clock with that snow moving in this evening, and then that'll stick with us overnight and into tomorrow morning. So, Monica, we will be talking a little bit more about that in just a couple of minutes. But first, I want to talk about a little bit of dessert.
A little bit of dessert. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dessert?
I feel like, I mean, here's the thing. I like pumpkin pie, but I usually eat so much food during Thanksgiving that I never have room for it. But I think if I had to say, I think it'd have to be pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
Pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Okay, I'm more of a pecan pie girl myself.
That's good too. Can't go wrong there.
But Chef Ezel is rounding out our Thanksgiving meal this morning, and he made me bread pudding. Take a look. Good morning, everyone. It is Thanksgiving Eve. Tomorrow is the day that you sit down with your family and friends and have this beautiful meal. And all week we have been preparing for that with simple recipes. And today is the final thing to top it all off, the best part, dessert. So tell me what we're making today.
Today we're going to be making just a simple bread pudding. You know, whatever you have in the house as far as bread, you can go gluten-free. We're just simply going to bake it and have dessert.
And it looks delicious, so let's get going.
All right, we're going to take some eggs. We're just going to beat the eggs. I got about 3 eggs here. I got a cup of sugar. We're just going to beat it together. And what I've got on the stove here is a little cream, vanilla, and butter. Then we're going to pour all this good stuff in there. Mix that up real well. Pour it into your breadcrumbs. Push them down, let them soak overnight, that's even best. Put it in the oven for about 350 for about an hour. It's gonna come out looking like this. Perfect.
Now we have a complete meal, and tell me what you can top your bread pudding with.
You can top it with everything that you know that's favorite for you. You can put strawberries, any kind of preserves or jam. I like butter, sugar, and whiskey.
So that is your dessert.
That looks really good, Monica. Now here's a question. He made it look really simple. I mean, is it really like that simple to make? You have the bread in the house and you just roll with it?
I mean, I really think the hardest part would be doing your cream, your butter, and your vanilla, because you got to heat that up first, and then you pour it in there with your eggs and whisk it. That's really it.
Man, that looks
That's
really
really
good.
it.
I'm gonna have to give that a try, and maybe that'll be my new favorite. Who
And you
knows?
know, I really don't even like bread pudding, but I loved his bread pudding.
Was?
So that's saying something.
I've never tried bread pudding.
Well, coming up, there is a new salmon hitting the grocery store shelves. Details on the genetically modified fish coming to your health headlines. Stay tuned.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year, the CRV with rear-view camera standard. Hurry in to the Happy Honda Day sales event, and you could get a great deal on the best-selling SUV in its class, now at your Honda dealer.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us.
Give someone a jingle and call a designated driver this holiday season.
Now only Ford offers $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select vehicles on top of Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing.
That doesn't happen every day.
Make Black Friday hassle-free with low prices on Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs. And get $750 Black Friday bonus cash on select Ford vehicles on top of all other offers.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
With an additional $750 Black Friday bonus cash, get an all-wheel drive Fusion for up to $7,941 below MSRP. Only at your local Ford stores.
You're watching News Center 1 Today. Weather with meteorologist Louis Storrs.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. A very good Wednesday morning, everyone. Current temperatures out there, on the cool side. 29 right now, Rapid City, 29 Sturgis, 27 Spearfish, 30 in Belle-Fourche. Factor in those wind chills, though. In many areas, it's feeling only like the teens out there. And like I've been saying all day, these are pretty much going to be our highs for today. So bundle up before you're heading out the door. As far as the radar goes, we aren't seeing much yet. A few snow showers are popping up here in the northwestern part of South Dakota. But we're going to see most of this system right here pick up steam and start dropping snow later on this afternoon and pushing into the evening time. So we'll look at that here in just a little bit. This cold front moved through last night. That's what dropped our temperatures into the 40s, upper 40s yesterday to upper 20s to lower 30s today. Now, we are going to see a little bit of snow here in the Black Hills tomorrow morning. I want to focus to the east of us right now. So we're going to stay around Omaha, Nebraska, then moving into Iowa and Minnesota. Watch by this afternoon as tomorrow afternoon as snow and also freezing rain, sleet, and ice will be falling around this area here. So if you have plans, say you're heading off to Omaha are going to head into Iowa, you want to keep that in mind, as we know that the snow's tough to drive in, but man, once you add that freezing rain, sleet, and ice into that, it just makes it that much worse. Now, we will start to clear out everything as we push into Friday afternoon, high pressure overhead, so still plenty of sunshine, but temperatures once again on the cool side, highs only in the 20s. We'll look at that in the 7-day forecast. Let's zoom in a little bit closer to the Black Hills and take this hour by hour to see what we can expect and when we expect the snowfall to kick up. So we're stopping this at 2:30 in the afternoon. A few light showers in the higher elevations around the Lee, Deadwood area and the Custer area. But for the most part, we're going to see this snow kick off late tonight and pushing into tomorrow morning. By 4:30 a.m., widespread snow showers around the hill. You'll notice that as the further north you go into the northern counties like Harding and Perkins County, you're not going to see that much snow up there. Most of that is going to fall from Lee, Deadwood, and to the south of that. Now, as we get this later on into the afternoon on Thursday, we'll start to clear it out. By Friday, more sunshine overhead, but yes, still cool with highs, like I mentioned, only in the 20s. So how much snowfall can we expect? Well, I showed a previous model just a couple of minutes ago is saying about just over 1.5 inches. This one has a little bit more for Rapid City, around 2.5 inches in Rapid City, just over 6 in both Spearfish and Deadwood, almost 4 in Custer. So I think for the most part, we can expect around 1 to 3 Rapid City and Custer, anywhere from 3 to 6 inches in the higher elevations of Lee and Deadwood, and less as you head out into the prairies and up to the north around Buffalo. As far as today goes, Black Hills area forecast, it is going to be cool. 32 Custer, 32 also Rapid City, 28 in Spearfish. Those winds out of the north, 15 to 20 miles per hour with a gust up to 30. So even though we're going to see these temperatures in the 30s, wind chills, it's only going to feel like the teens and the 20s out there. Tonight, 1 to 3 inches of snow can be expected here in Rapid City and chilly. 15 degrees will be that overnight low. Thanksgiving, another cold day with a high of only 22. A perfect day to stay inside, watch some football, eat some turkey, hang out with family and friends. It is going to be a cold day. These cold temperatures are going to stick with us through the weekend. 29 Friday, 32 Saturday. So if you're planning on heading down to the tree lighting at Main Street Square, bundle up. We are going to give a slight chance of some snow falling on Saturday and Sunday. 34 Monday. We'll be back up into the 40s under mostly sunny skies by Tuesday. ClickBigDeals.com. The current offer. Get a $20 coupon to Mongolian Grill for just $10. This is a big savings of 50%, and it is still available. Monica.
Thank you, Lewis. Here's a look at what's happening in health headlines this morning. The CDC has a warning for consumers who recently purchased rotisserie chicken salad from Costco. The product may be contaminated with E. coli and may be linked to several recent cases of food poisoning in 4 states: Montana, Washington, Colorado, and Utah. Consumers who purchased rotisserie chicken salad from any Costco store on or before November 20th are being advised to not eat it and throw it away. Costco has removed the product from its store shelves. And the Food and Drug Administration says genetically modified salmon is safe to eat and can be sold in the U.S. The FDA approved Aqua Bounty Technologies application for its salmon, a fish engineered to grow much faster than usual. The company will not be required to label its fish as genetically modified. Critics worried the salmon will be able to escape and breed with wild fish, but the FDA says the approved salmon is only allowed to be farmed in land-based tanks in 2 places, Panama and Canada. This will be the first genetically modified animal approved for consumption in the U.S. And if you're a pet owner, there's a couple of things to be aware of this holiday. Veterinarians say now is not the time for sharing, especially when it comes to your food. Eliana Gomez shows us 6 things you shouldn't give your pets.
This Thanksgiving, let your pet try something new, but don't let it be from your plate. A lot of the delicious foods we eat on Turkey Day can be a recipe for disaster for your pets.
Best thing you can feed your dog is stuff.
Christina Delgado is a shelter veterinarian and helped break down all the do's and don'ts when it comes to human food.
We don't recommend that you feed animals stuffing. A lot of stuffings have scallions, garlic, onions. All 3 of those components are toxic to animals, and they can cause what is an anemia.
Because of the garlic, that means mashed potatoes are also out of the question. And salads that contain grapes or raisins can be toxic too. Add ham to that list as well. The most dangerous thing you can give your pet: bird bones, and yes, that means turkey.
You can actually penetrate through the stomach or the intestines and can potentially cause a life-threatening infection.
So what do you do if someone else at your table falls for the puppy eyes? Keep an eye out for the symptoms. Your pet may seem lethargic and quiet, then comes the vomiting. If you catch it early enough, your vet can treat it, but if not, it's going to cost you.
If it is a major abdominal surgery, then we can be looking into the thousands of dollars.
The other thing you need to keep away from the pets is chocolate, which most people already know to do. And you're probably wondering what you can share with your pets. The vet says turkey breast is fine, and you can go ahead and put some gravy on their dog food. And just ahead, Nicole Craig from The Y is in with some workouts to keep you moving over the holiday. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
$5 off your choice of hand-trimmed, juicy sirloin, perfectly marbled ribeye. Our finest filet mignon steaks all day, every Sunday. Come in and try the best steak in the hills for $5 off. Shooter's Woodfire Grill, 2424 West Main, Rapid City.
Good morning, honey.
Honey?
So sorry, Mrs. Parker. So sorry.
Find a doctor, coordinate appointments, or transfer records with Be Well 24/7, one of the many services provided exclusively to Wellmark members. Call 844-84-BE-WELL.
Thanksgiving is a day for celebration and tradition. It's a day to spend with families and friends and give thanks for our many blessings. We open our homes. We gather in the kitchen. We share stories and laughter, and we set the dinner table. Every year at Shields, we close our doors so our customers and associates can spend time with their loved ones. We hope you will too. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us at Shields.
Our grand opening sale continues at Rushmore Honda. We're at our new location and we're celebrating with markdown prices. Shop over 150 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports and domestics, including over 50 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy an 07 GMC Sierra half-ton crew cab 4x4 $16,900. That's $3,000 below book. Or a 14 Mini Cooper Countryman all-wheel drive $23,500. That's $5,000 below book. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda off I-90 exit 60 on East Mall Drive and always online at rushmorehonda.com.
Handmade fresh Florentine flatbread with fresh spinach, homemade bruschetta, and creamy artichoke sauce. Or Italia with rich homemade red sauce, fresh roasted red peppers, sausage, pastrami, and pepperoni. A half flatbread with your choice of fresh garden salad or fresh daily soup. Taste the difference at Shooter's Woodfire Grill, Rapid City.
This segment brought to you by the Wig Specialists at the Main Boutique, located in Tuscany Square.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I know that we've been talking about Thanksgiving all morning, but it is still your Wellness Wednesday. So we have Nicole Craig in from The Y this morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well. Thanks.
Doing well. Okay, good. So tell me what all is going on this week? I know you'll have to have some things lined up with Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, The Y is very busy right now. Starting today for Wellness Wednesday and also the day before Thanksgiving, we have Turbo Turkey. It's our annual Turbo Turkey workout.
Turbo Turkey. What's Turbo Turkey entail?
Turbo Turkey is where we take a few group exercise classes and combine them together. So tonight for an hour and a half, we're going to be doing body sculpt and then Cosmic Zumba again.
Cosmic Zumba. So how is Cosmic Zumba different from Zumba?
Black light, so
Black
everybody's
light.
going to glow.
Oh, okay, so definitely wear white if you're coming tonight. So what time does this get underway?
Starts at 6 o'clock. I'll be leading the body sculpt portion from 6 to 6:30, so you can do some, push-ups, those types of things, squats. We're going to get you warmed up for Zumba. And then at 6:30, the lights go off. Everybody starts glowing, and then we have an hour of Zumba from 6:30 to 7:30.
So first you got to get that workout on, and then you get to have your dance party workout.
Yes, and then tomorrow, or Thanksgiving, tomorrow, then you can eat whatever you'd like because you've already burned those calories off.
Exactly. So guilt-free eating if you go to this workout class. And I can speak from experience. Nicole will work out your body. She will. So what else is happening this week? We still have Black Friday going on.
Yes, for Black Friday, the Y is doing the membership promotion of we appreciate our members. instead of going Black Friday shopping, come into the Y. We've got all kinds of things going on. You can get a new Y card if you've lost yours, or if maybe you want a new picture. So no questions asked, you get a new Y card. It's also a day to return towels, because we have towels down at the Y, and sometimes they go missing, and people just accidentally take them. So now it's bring your towels back. Again, no questions asked.
No judgment if you've taken a towel.
Yeah, because it happens. I've got one in my car that I'll be bringing back on Friday. And, you know, popcorn, all kinds of fun things for members.
Perfect. Well, it sounds like an exciting time down at the Y. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Turbo Turkey. Well, thank you, Nicole, for joining us this morning. And we'll check in once again with Lauren Zenzi, previewing a unique clothing drive happening at the Rush game this Friday. Details are coming up. Stay tuned.
This is Black Friday.
Oh my God.
Does anybody want to be part of this?
No.
Well, Chevy has a better way with Black Friday deals all month long.
That's a great idea.
What if you could get up to 20% cash back when you bought it? Bam!
20% back? That's awesome.
It's Black Friday. Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2015 vehicles in stock. Or get 0% financing for 72 months on 2015 Silverado light-duty models.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
Give your family, friends, and employees exactly what they want this holiday season, a Rapid City Downtown gift card. The gift card can be used at more than 60 participating businesses for dinner, clothes, home decor, weekend getaways, ice skating, and more. The Rapid City Downtown gift card is available for purchase at the Main Street Square Ice Skating Rink or their office. For a list of participating businesses, visit downtownrapidcity.com. Downtown Rapid City card is issued by Sunrise Banks N.A., St. Paul, Minnesota 55103. Member FDIC.
Find your new job with USA Job TV. Engage with the call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF14 to 90206. See all Synchrony financial positions at usajobtv.com.
If it's in your nature to be the first one out there, don't miss the Cabela's Black Friday Doorbuster Sale. Get our lowest price ever on Vortex Diamondback 10x42 binos, a Quantum EXO casting reel, and a Humminbird 688 combo. Plus, come in and receive a coupon to earn up to $30 in Cabela's bucks and be one of the first 600 in line and receive a free giveaway. Doors open at 5 a.m. Can't wait? Shop Thanksgiving Day for incredible deals at Cabela's.com.
A little bit about what you guys are doing here this weekend.
Yeah, we're doing the undie toss on Friday, and what that is benefiting the Goodwill. So people always have all these different fundraisers, and they never have underwear. So we're doing that for Friday as game, and you throw them out on the first rush goal.
So after the first rush goal, people can bring any packaged, brand new underwear, socks as well.
Yep.
Socks, pretty much any undergarments. You never really think of doing that. Bringing undergarments, you know, the usual winter fundraiser is the coats, the scarves,
everything outdoors.
The typical. Well, I think we have a little demonstration, don't we?
Yep.
We're going to have some of our fun people back here do a little undie toss for us. So ready, guys? Let it rip. Yeah. And this will be happening on Friday all throughout this entire place. So you said all of the proceeds are going to the Goodwill.
Yes.
Okay, and this is on Friday after the first goal.
First rush goal, yes.
I am so excited for this. I'm definitely going to be here because what better way to help people out? And it's all going to the Goodwill, like you said. So I'm getting a little cold in here, I have to say. Lewis, what is the weather going to be like for on Friday and for the rest of this holiday weekend?
All right, thank you, Lauren. Yeah, the weather's going to be on the cool side, but yeah, try to get down there to the Rush game and go to Goodwill or wherever, buy like a little box of undies, throw them out there on the ice. No, that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun. It puts the fun in fundraiser. How about that? I'm feeling good today. 31 in Rapid City is where we're at this morning. These are pretty much going to be our high temperatures as we push throughout the day. As we stop this at 1:30 p.m. this afternoon, only 32 for a high, 24 in Sheridan, 22 Riverton, 21 Billings, 22 in Glasgow. Now here, this is where we're going to be expecting the snowfall. So already winter storm watches and warnings for parts of central Wyoming. That's where we're expecting the most snow. Casper, Wyoming, around 5 to 10 inches. If you're going to head down to Cheyenne, you can expect around 3 to 6 inches. Again, this is going to push in late this afternoon, evening, overnight tonight, and into tomorrow morning. But once again, these temperatures, they're really not going to bump up. They're actually going to drop as we get into tomorrow. So as we stop at 2:30 p.m. on your Thanksgiving, only 25 Rapid City, 29 Pierre, only 17 degrees in Cheyenne, 16 Riverton, 22 in Denver. And as we take a look at really this temperatures all around the region, it's not going to be out of the upper 20s to lower 30s. So a very chilly day. It's going to be a good day to stay inside, watch that football, eat food, hang out with friends and family. As far as your Wednesday planner goes, we'll be at 30 by 9 a.m., 32 by noon, 29 by 3 o'clock. Those winds picking up. So even though we'll be in the upper 20s, factor in that wind chill, yeah, it's going to feel like only the teens out there. So bundle up as you head out the door. These cooler temperatures are really going to stick with us throughout the next several days. We'll take one final look at that 7-day forecast coming up just after the break. So stay with us. You're watching News Center 1 Today. We'll be right back.
Wow, pal. Wow, pal. Wow, pal.
What's this all about?
Practicing my wow pals. Wow, pal. Wow, pal. Wow, pal.
Huh.
Wow.
Northern Hills Federal Credit Union. It's how we wow ya.
Black Hills Barbecue would like to invite you to 2060 West Main Street in Rapid City, South Dakota.
We smoke our meats low and slow on our smoker right outside. Come on down to Black Hills Barbecue and try our delicious ribs, succulent brisket, our smoked pulled pork, amazing smoked ribeyes, all of our sides, desserts, and our wonderful smoked prime rib on Saturdays.
Visit us Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Fridays and Saturdays, we're open until 10.
Come as a customer.
Enjoy our staff and leave as family.
When computer problems knock at your door, call the place you can afford. Affordable Computing Solutions.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Bring it down to Affordable Computing Solutions, where we specialize in virus removal and data recovery. Come visit us at 302 East Boulevard North or call 605-343-3747 today.
It's on the go. Affordable Computing Solutions. Oh, yeah.
Hey, at Billion Kia, the holidays are on us. That's right, now we pay your first 2 payments, plus you get the option for no payments for 90 days. That's no payments until spring. And on top of that, 0% APR financing for 66 months. Or get into the hot new 2016 Kia Forte for just $15,500. And if your credit's, well, not so good, let our team of elves help you get into the car you deserve. Because this holiday season, we'd love to see you in a Kia. At Billion Kia in Rapid City or at BillionAuto.com for your Black Friday specials.
Kapow, kapow, kapow. It's not working. Kapow, kapow. How did she do that?
Like this. Wow, pal.
Northern Hills Federal Credit Union. It's how we wow ya.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, millions of Americans heading out to kick off the holiday weekend. We've got it covered from ramped up security to the crowds at airports and on the roads and the storms that could cause travel problems. Plus, we will say hello to the hottest singer on the planet when Adele performs live right here in our studio. That and more when we see you right here on Today.
Thank you, Savannah. Now, Lewis, let me see if I can get this right.
Okay.
Electrophosphorus electricus.
Okay.
Okay, this is no magic spell, but the name of a unique buddy that illuminates Christmas decorations.
All right, so get this. An electric eel is the star of a special exhibit at an aquarium in eastern Japan. The current it produces can actually light up a Christmas tree.
Wow, electric eels are capable of generating brief bursts of current measuring more than 800 volts. They release especially strong jolts when being fed.
Visitors can be shocked, no pun intended, and amazed by this unique creature until Christmas Day. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool. What a special little eel.
Lighting up a Christmas tree with an electric eel. There you go. Maybe you could get like enough eels and like light up a city, right? Could you do that?
It sounds like I need to go get
That'd
an electric eel now.
That'd probably take an ocean full of eels, but that is really cool. That's honest. That is a really neat story. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Yeah.
I was telling Lauren earlier, we were talking about this story, and she described them as ocean snakes, and I was like, that's pretty accurate. I'd never heard of that.
Think you can do that? Yeah, I think an ocean snake would be accurate.
An ocean snake.
Now, we are talking about a little bit of snow, Monica. That's what's going to move in later on tonight and into tomorrow morning. So, yeah, we're going to see some travel conditions. If you are traveling, definitely towards the west, towards Wyoming, Cheyenne, down towards Denver, expect more snow over that way. As far as expected snowfall totals, this is through Friday morning. This is one model. It shows just over 2.5 Rapid City, higher amounts in the lead Deadwood area, and just over 3 there in Custer, around 4 there in Custer. So I expect Rapid City and Custer expect maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow. The lead Deadwood area can expect anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow. And as you head more to the north around Buffalo and out into the prairies, less snow, maybe around 1/2 inch to 2 inches can be expected out there. Tonight, it is going to be a cool evening. 15 degrees will be that overnight low. Winds out of the north. That's going to bump our wind chills into the single digits. These chilly temperatures are going to stick with us on Thanksgiving as well. 22 for a high tomorrow, with morning snow showers becoming mostly cloudy by the afternoon. The 7-day forecast, cool temperatures all the way through the weekend. 29 Friday. Slight chance of snow on both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures in the lower 30s. 34 Monday, 40 with mostly sunny on Tuesday. That's all the time we have here this morning. Thank you for joining us on this Wednesday.
We hope your Thanksgiving is stuffed with happiness. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.